Hello everyone, welcome back to another Once Human video. Today we're going to be taking on the fourth dungeon boss in Once Human. We're going to be taking on this fourth dungeon boss because we needed to progress our storyline and so that we can unlock a couple more things in our skill tree. So there are 5 dungeon bosses inside of the closed beta. So after this we have one more dungeon boss to actually take on, and as you can see, we've been doing a lot of gearing. We actually have purple items on our character here. We have all purple mods on our primary, which is our pistol. We finally got the rocket launcher crafted from the last episode. Let's call it an episode. From our last episode, we ended up getting the rocket launcher crafted. We're going to be trying that out for the first time as well, so we'll see how much damage that thing actually does, because ooh wee, man, the amount of resources it takes to craft ammo in this game should be illegal, to be honest, because it took me about, I want to say about 30 minutes to an hour just to craft one rocket for the rocket launcher. So yeah, you know, it takes a while. If you wanted to go in there with tons of rocket ammo, it would legit take you like 6 to 12 hours of good grinding so that you could go into the dungeon with enough rocket ammo. So we're just gonna bring one rocket in with us and see how well the thing performs. And if it exceeds my expectations, then I think I'll be crafting more rockets. But if it's weak, then we'll just go ahead and let that be. Saying there's a ripple in time. So we're actually taking this dungeon on solo. I know we did the last dungeon with a partner, level 30. 2 people recommend it. We should be fine though. I kind of get the mechanics of this game a lot more. The reason I was having trouble with the other dungeons was because I wasn't properly geared. So I finally figured out like what gear means in this game and how to get resistance and increase your crit rating. So as we learn the mechanics a little bit more, the game becomes a lot easier. So I have not done this dungeon yet. Debating if we should just start off with a melee weapon. Stuff doesn't hurt. Yeah, that wasn't doing any damage. Nice. So I guess we could just take on these bubbles just with our melee. It is doing a little damage, eh? We're gonna get a cutscene, or is it just straight to the boss? The glowing spot on the chest and the tail are her weak points. Okay, thank you, V. So chest and tail. Oh my god, what just happened? Okay, that does a lot of damage. Jesus. That did a lot of damage. We gotta avoid that web. That's dangerous stuff, man. She has a lot of health too. Alright, yeah, we're getting some pretty big damage numbers from hitting the back. But it's just a freaking ammo. They expect you to have so much ammo. Alright, we got some type of miss. Just pooping out webs at me. Oh, how did that hit me? That might actually make me go down. Or I'm gonna be super red after this. Super red. Super red. It didn't even proc my heals. Yeah, I don't even know how that hit me. The game do be on BS though. Like, look at that. Look at the roll. And only excuse I can give them is that this is a closed beta. I say that in like every one of my videos, but you know, it does give them an excuse for a lot of these bugs. Like, how are these hitting me? I do not understand how the heck this is hitting me. Okay, she just made the whole arena smoky. That's it's not good. Hopefully there's no ads. There's ads. There's spiders. Spiders are so OP. So we just gotta pay attention to when she drops her eggs, because those spiders will definitely become annoying. So we're not doing too bad on ammo, because we only brought in 1,200 bullets. So for bringing in 1,200 bullets and having about 700 left, we're not doing too bad on ammo. Just beamer from back here. And I really want to try out the rocket launcher, but man, I don't feel like it's going to be that good. Get out of dodge. Alright, she's almost about half health. Immune? Oh snap. If she's immune, clear the spider eggs hidden in the mist. I don't see any spider eggs, game. Eliminate all the eggs. Oh, okay. Now we got spiders. Oh my goodness. I can't even see a freaking thing. Invigorate so we don't gotta reload. I can't see a freaking thing. How the heck am I supposed to find these? Oh, okay. So there was only one egg. Eliminate all the spider eggs to break her shield. Okay. I don't see any more spider eggs though, man. I really don't. Is that an egg over there? Are those eggs all up there? Oh my god. How do I get out of this? Okay, so it's F to get out of the web. I wish it would have gave me like a prompt. But I'm gonna use my slogan, close beta. It's understandable. Dude, it wants me to kill these spider eggs that aren't even in the map. Like, I'm about to literally roll off the map. Okay, this is kind of bad boss design. Not gonna lie to you. Okay. Do we got spiders again? These spiders are so annoying. They're so annoying. Alright, she's still taking damage, so I'm just gonna keep laying into her. A cooler name for her would have been the Spider Queen. Spider Queen would have been a dope name. Tossing Motovs. Place the Molotov. Hit that thing with one. Okay, that's all my Molotovs. Let's get rid of this last spider egg. Jesus. Alright, she's about to charge. Pretty sure. Oh my god, there's so many spiders behind me. Oh, that's big damage on the butt. Dude, I can't even dodge that thing anymore. Like, bruh, I'm just gonna start popping the heals right next to her because I can't even dodge that junk. And I feel like that's the issue with like each of these boss encounters, is not being able to dodge a lot of the attacks. And a lot of those attacks can cause like a death. Where's she at? Shooting in the mist, man. Just shooting in the mist. We need to invigorate a lot more. Oh, she's immune. What is this? Spider eggs? I think it's spider eggs. I really don't have time to change ammo. Like, I don't even know where she's at. I'm not going to change ammo right now. Die, you fool. Pop a heals. Heals doesn't pop if you roll, I guess. Oh my god, we lost our gloves too. So not only are we losing our pants, we're losing our gloves. There's no coming back from this fight. We have to finish this fight. Or we're gonna have to spend so many resources to repair all this junk. I don't know why my character's just like not running. Oh, it's because I'm thirsty. Let's pop a drink. Yeah, I was gonna say, now we should be able to sprint a lot faster. Maybe trying to shoot that overpowered tracking thing at me. Yeah, like, look at the damage on the back. Like, I gotta hit that bubble back there. The fact that I'm just now realizing that, it's like a little late, right? Okay, we're all out of ammo. So we're gonna have to take 1 second and just at least switch our weapons. So let's do that real fast. Alright, so we actually have to use an adrenaline shot right there. Surprisingly, the game actually gave us one. So we're gonna switch our ammo type up. Okay. Alright, we got our ammo type switched. Now we should be able to kill this boss. I thought the sniper was going to be the move, but my sniper's just too low of a level. So I guess something we're going to have to be doing here soon is finding a new sniper. There's so many buggers behind me. So close. So close. Look how many buggers are like, oh my god. It looks so creepy in the mist. It's like if you stop moving for 1 second, they're right on your heels. So I actually have 2 more of the adrenaline shots, so yeah, this is easily in the bag. Look how many there are. They're coming from the freaking sky, man. Easy dubs. And that was our first try too, so not too bad. We gotta kill some of these guys though. Oh my god. There's just so many of them. They're protecting the loot. Look how many are just popping. Oh my goodness. Alright, nice. That was the 4th dungeon in Once Human. That was intense. You know, the boss design could be better. Mechanic wise and also with the cheesiness, man. It's so cheesy. Between that web was so cheesy, and then all of the spiders coming into the arena. Nice though. Let's see what we unlock from actually completing that dungeon. So we've made it back to our home base here, and we just got a couple things to do. We did unlock the next part of our skill tree, which is really nice. That means we'll be able to unlock some new things to craft up. There are a couple things that I have my eye on, such as the grenade launcher and then the flamethrower category. So we need to see what this category actually is. So let's pull up our skill tree, because it says something with a flamethrower. Don't forget, guys, closed beta, my first time ever even hearing of this game or figuring out anything about this game. So I'm learning everything as we go, and I'm just kind of clipping out anything that's, you know, in my opinion, kind of boring. So right here we have the flamethrower. So the flamethrower, what do we need to craft it? We need 3 gunpowder, 5 portable mixed fuel, and then 5 glass. So we actually have that. We'll be able to craft the flamethrower. I don't understand, like, is it an actual flamethrower or is it a buff? Because it says it's a buff. I don't know. We're going to have to see what the heck the flamethrower is. And then the grenade launcher was something I had my eye on as well. Grenade launcher right here. So what do we need to craft grenade launcher ammo? We need 10 mixed explosives, 20 copper, and 30 mixed fuel. Oh my goodness. That's more mixed fuel than we needed for the for the rocket launcher, and mixed fuel is not easy to come across, that's for sure. Okay, and then we actually need to finish the last boss to unlock the final part of the skill tree. Not too bad. Oh, and also blue ammo. Nice. So we can grab blue ammo as well. And I think we're out of skill points at this point. What is this? Oh, okay. It just didn't load the picture. So how do we craft this? We need 3 steel ingots and then 2 gunpowder. Sweet. Alright, so after some grinding and actually getting some resources gathered together, I think we are ready now to actually craft the grenade launcher. And we're going to take a look at the grenade launcher because it is an exotic grenade launcher or a legendary. I don't know what this game's calling their gold items, but it's either exotic or legendary items. Let's go ahead and take a look at this grenade launcher because it does look sick. So here we go. I'm pretty sure the name of it is just grenade launcher. That might just be the category, but here we go. Grenade launcher right here. And it does come with, what is that? 1, 2, 3 perks. Fortress Warfare for allies within 2 meters. Weapon damage plus 20% for 3 seconds. So I guess this is going to be good for like group content and stuff like that. What is this? Triggers Fortress Warfare immediately when within the area range. Refills 1 grenade from inventory every 1 second. 6 consecutive hits from a single mag will grant tumult, triggering Fortress Warfare after the next reload is complete. Okay. So there's what, six grenades in a mag. We're not actually able to craft any ammo though, which is so unfortunate. So, oh, we actually still need steel ingots. So we need to grab some steel ingots. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of iron to actually craft the steel ingots. Let's see here. Yeah, so we need, I think we need 60 because we need 30 for the grenade launcher, 30 for the flamethrower. Let's craft 90. Let's just craft 90. What's the weight on that? Oh my god, it's almost 10 minutes. Okay, so while we wait for that, let's see all of the resources because there was the flamethrower as well. So for the flamethrower, does this thing have any special perks on it? It does. It does. Burn ignites the target upon 8 consecutive hits and deals burn damage. Oil tank generates an oil tank and damage increases up to 50% based on the amount of remaining fuel. The effect disappears after reloading. Deals blaze damage equal to 20% of the PSI intensity per second for 8 seconds. Damage increases with more stacks up to 5 stacks. That actually sounds pretty good. I'm not going to lie, because hitting 8 consecutive hits with the flamethrower is probably not hard when there's 100 flames in a mag, or I don't really know how this thing's going to work. I really don't know how I get ammo for this thing either. Is it going to just consume my portable mixed fuel? You know, like, is it just going to consume this? Because honestly, I don't even know if I should craft the tier 3 version of this weapon because it's just so up in the air. I know for a fact I'm going to craft the tier 3 version of this because I see potential in this bad boy, and especially since it's my first exotic. But for the flamethrower, though, I think we're just going to craft a tier 2. We're not going to craft the tier 3 of that. So how many? I needed, what, like a handful of these bronze ingots. I can craft 10 right now. I need coal. So let me do 50 coal. We'll do 50 coal, and then we'll load up with the 10 ingots. And then once that coal's done, we'll finish and we'll load up some more ingots there. And then we should be all squared away. We gotta actually repair our armor. As you can see in the bottom left, we actually broke all of our armor from that boss encounter. So we need to repair all of our armor up. And I think we are getting close to be able to craft tier 4 armor. Again, we're getting to the end game of Once Human. And personally, I'm gonna give you guys like a small review of the end game since we are just, you know, waiting here. And I also want to try the rocket launcher out as well because I said I was going to use it during the fight, but we never ended up using it. So let's go ahead and show off this rocket launcher, and then I'll talk about my thoughts about the end game for Once Human. So personally, my thoughts on the end game for Once Human is it definitely has potential. The big issue and the big drawback I can see right now is like boss design. The boss design in this game is a little weak. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, a lot of the bosses is the same thing. I want to see how this rocket's gonna shoot. It literally doesn't even look like a rocket when you aim down sight, right? It looks like a rifle. Let's see what it does. Oh, it barely did any damage. It didn't do really any damage at all. Okay, I guess that thing's is a hot piece of trash. But personally, the end game in this is, it's exciting because it's new, and you want to get to the end game because there's not a lot of people that know like what's in the end game, so you want to be one of those first people to experience it. But I feel like that's definitely going to die down as more and more people get to the end game. It's going to die down that factor of wanting to get there and be one of the first. So when we look at boss design, man, this game's definitely lacking on boss design. And I'm not talking about like the actual look of the boss. We're talking about more or less the boss is not being unique enough when it comes to their encounters. It's usually the same thing. Shoot the boss a couple times. You might get, a special mechanic like kill a couple ads and then the boss is done being immune. But I feel like that's not enough to intrigue you into the boss fight. And then also it's just super confusing sometimes on what to do during a boss fight. There's not enough guidance on, go here and do this objective. But it is a closed beta, so I will give them that. They can add that in the future. But one thing they won't be able to fix in the future is just the boss encounters in themselves. Again, they can get a little stale. It's just like shoot the boss in the face, and sometimes you can even cheese the boss where you don't even have to move and you can just keep popping shots into a boss, and then that's the entire encounter. There's literally nothing else outside of it. I would love to see mechanics actually added into encounters. With the one boss, I think it was the third dungeon boss, you actually had to kill roots, and I feel like that was kind of a unique encounter, but that's as far as that encounter went when it does come to mechanics in an encounter. With the previous boss we actually just defeated, my big issue there was two mechanics. We had the fog, and then we also had the melee damage where she would come flying towards you with melee damage, and then also like the web attack. And I just feel like that wasn't enough. We need like plate mechanics, something, they could even steal from Destiny's playbook and use kind of like, capture these plates to make the boss not immune anymore, and also like get this damage buff to actually do damage to the boss, or actually put cleansing pools inside of an encounter so that you have to cleanse during the encounter to kind of give you a small objectives to have to complete throughout the encounter, to give it more mechanics and make it a little bit more intriguing than what they are right now, because the boss encounters right now feel very stale. And if this pattern continues throughout the entire game, I'm pretty sure the full game is going to go up to level 100. So if this continues throughout the entire game, then the boss encounters and farming loot and everything is going to get stale pretty quick. The loot factor in this game, I can see that is what they're basically dangling in front of your face. They're telling you, keep grinding these bosses, keep grinding these encounters to get better loot, to make your fort better, to make your character stronger. And that is something that I love about this game. When we look outside of the boss encounters, you can tell that's the core of this game. It's just to make your character as strong as possible, explore the world, and make your fort the best fort on the server. So you can see that is the core of the game, and I can actually give them, the bosses being a little bit boring since this is an MMO, but if they could just tweak a couple things with the bosses, just add more mechanics to the boss encounters, I feel like this game has the potential to reach the sky when it comes to actually being an amazing MMO. So far, I've put into this game around 40 hours, and I've been enjoying every minute of it, and that's a really, really good sign, especially from somebody that was addicted to Destiny. To be able to break that addiction and then come over to this game and actually have a good time. I haven't had a good time in a game in years since Destiny has dropped, because Destiny is just so good, and it has everything in the game: PvP, PvE, it has loot, it has everything there, and it has a community, so it's super enjoyable. But this game, it has the potential. It has loot, it has PvP, it has PvE, and it also has the potential to be something much bigger than we could ever imagine. With this game coming to mobile devices and also being released on PC, this game could be absolutely huge, man. But looks like our ingots are actually done. So with our rant over about the end game of Once Human, I think we are ready to actually craft our new weapons. We can go ahead and craft the grenade launcher up, so we gotta wait for those bronze ingots to be done to craft the flamethrower, but let's go ahead and craft up the grenade launcher here. So we're gonna do a tier 3 grenade launcher, and let's go ahead and craft that bad boy. Sweet. Nice, 469 damage, 469. Nice, nice, nice. So let's go ahead and equip that bad boy. And it's just so unfortunate that we actually can't use it. That really does suck, because, yeah, they don't give me any ammo to, you know, spread your wings with it just to see how it feels. So, very nice looking weapon, that's for sure. Very, very nice. Oh, and it already comes with an optic. Let's see if we got any mods for it. We do have a mod. Weapon damage by 12%. What is this mod for? Heavy weapons. Okay, so this can go on my rocket or on my grenade launcher. We know that the rocket is a complete bust, so I won't be investing any more into the rocket launcher, but we will see how well the grenade launcher does perform. And yeah, very nice design on the grenade launcher. Super unique in my opinion. And again, you can see that the loot is the core of this game, man. The loot in this game is so good. And I can already see the builds that you can come up with. The builds are super in depth, and I love that. They kind of remind me of Division builds. So the builds are amazing. Again, I just wish that the bosses were more mechanic heavy than what they are. They just seem a little basic at the moment. But again, this is a closed beta. You know, they could always go in and fix this stuff. This game's expected to launch in fall. So it gives them plenty of time to add and take stuff out of certain encounters. And again, I mean, with their next beta test, we'll just have to check it out and see how well the bosses are and just continue to play this game up until the full launch. But yeah, we now have our exotic grenade launcher crafted, which is nice. And see how ammo works on this thing. We don't have any ammo, but we can craft ammo at the synthesis table. Yeah, it loaded us up with 0 ammo. So let's go to the synthesis table. We'll go to the intermediate one. And let's see, where's the... There it is. Okay, flame canister. We can craft 1 flame canister. So we'll be able to show off the flamethrower and see how this thing performs. We're just going to go kill some livestock. Sorry, deer. This thing in first person looks funny. Nice. Oh my god, the screams. Jesus. Doesn't have terrible range either. This is going to be really nice for, just like how in that encounter we had all of those ads, those spiders following us. Flamethrower is going to be really nice for clearing out, like, groups of ads. So... now I regret crafting a tier 1 version. I kind of want a tier 3 version. So that's what we'll be doing. Crafting up some tier 3 versions of some more weapons, some armor, and stuff like that the next time we hop into Once Human. But yeah, this was the 4th dungeon boss. We went into some of my thoughts about the end game. And also we unlocked our first exotic weapon inside of Once Human. Again, I'm having a blast with the closed beta. There will be more content coming out about this game. If you did enjoy this Once Human video, please be sure to let me know by smashing that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe for more. And I have been your boy T Glizzy. You guys have been my awesome viewers. And I'll see you guys in another. Peace.